Welcome to the first in the series of videos to get you back into archery. We're first going to look at the setup that your body needs to go through, and this is things that you can practice at home. First thing is the stance. The feet should be a shoulder width apart. I'll show you what that looks like looking towards the camera as if looking down the shooting line. That's the line of archers. Once your feet are in a good position on the line, the next thing you need to do is make sure that your core is engaged. If you're not sure where your core is, then take your hand, place your thumb in your belly button, bring your hand down, and then say shh, 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 and you'll feel your core muscles tightening. You could also go anything so that you can feel those muscles engaging. What we want to do is we want to engage those muscles, and as we do so, bring the front of the pelvis up. So as you tighten them, you'll find that your back will straighten up at the lower half. I'll show you. So I'm tightening the muscles now. My pelvis goes up front. These muscles are nice and tight, and that gives you a much more stable position to shoot from. Third element of getting the positioning correctly is to look at the shoulder position. Now this is not shoulders right back, so you're not standing really tall. You don't want to slump with your shoulders forward, but you want them to be in a neutral position somewhere in the middle. That gives you the biggest flexibility and the biggest range for moving your shoulder muscles around as you draw. So what it looks like, I'll show you. Feet shoulder width apart, tighten my core, and put my shoulders in a neutral position. Not slump forward, not pull back. In the middle. Finally, if your feet are pointing straight along the line, then when you raise your bow arm to aim at the target, you should find that your shoulders will be straight in line with your bow arm. So what I'm looking for is the following. So you can see there my hand, my arm, my elbow, my shoulder, and the other shoulder are all in line. A poor position to be standing in is one where you're turned towards the target. So there you can clearly see the shoulder that I'm using to draw with. That's not a good position because it means you're no longer taking the full strength of the bow pressure right through the bone-to-bone conduction through your shoulders. So practice in front of a mirror, getting the stance correct, making sure you've got your core muscles engaged, your arm is straight, and your shoulders are in line. So look, as I looked into the camera, at yourself in the mirror, and you should see that alignment. Practice that, then when you come to the shooting line, you'll find that a lot easier to repeat.